Hello, hello, everybody. I had actually planned to do this cooking video next week, but my dad's here, so I decided we have to eat dinner. I'm just gonna do it, and he can eat Weight Watcher style. This recipe is really easy and really fast. We're doing grilled chicken with summer corn and tomato Dijon roasted new potatoes. That's what we're doing, and it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna turn you down here so you can see what I'm doing. The first thing we're going to work on is the chicken. If you guys tune in, say hi, tell me where you're from. My gosh, I had people all over, Canada, UK. It was awesome, and I love seeing your comments. Thank you so much. So we're starting on the chicken. I have it here in the pan. We are gonna take 2 tablespoons of lime juice, which I don't have that out. 2 tablespoons of lime juice. 3/4 of a teaspoon of cumin. I'm going to post the links for these recipes. I will post links, and I will post my picture interpretation when it's done. So be on the lookout for that. It'll be in the comment section, the links to these recipes. And just so you know, they are weeklies. They're recipes that I got in our weeklies, and that's where I like to get them. I am not a peruser of cookbooks. So we have 3/4 of a teaspoon of cumin. We need 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Don't worry if you're missing the amounts. Three-quarters of paprika. And we're just gonna mix that together. Hope everyone's having or had a great Friday. We're on to the weekend. Okay, so we have that. So now what we do, we take our chicken, some cooking spray. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna go ahead and swipe the comments so I can see. So I can see what you can see. I'm using spray olive oil. Just a couple quick sprays. And then we're going to put this on the chicken. It says to rub it. And I'm gonna kind of fake it because I don't want to get my hands all chickened up. So there's chicken breast, and what I actually bought these. They're a little thinner. It says thin on them, but they're just the perfect thickness. I found that the whole chicken breast was just too thick. I'm a girl of convenience. I just want to bring it home and get going on it. I don't want to have to do everything else. So that coats the chicken. Yeah. And then what you do, you either can use an inside grill or a barbecue. I live here in California, so we barbecue all year round. So we have that going. that's just gonna sit. So the chicken's ready to go on the grill, or you can use the griddle. So we got that. You can see my dad.
Oh, get out of the way.
You're okay, Dad. Dad's in the picture. Okay, so we're gonna work on the corn salad garnish, sort of. They say salad. It kind of looks like a garnish to me, but we're gonna go with that. Okay, I hope you guys can all see this good. Okay. So the corn salad, we are going to take 1.5 cups of corn. I used fresh corn that I cut off the cob because we're at that point in time in the season where the corn is amazing. You can use frozen if you'd like, and if you use frozen, I highly recommend using the petite white corn. It's much sweeter. So we're going to take the corn. We are going to add 1 tomato, but I am using the little cherub tomatoes that I quartered. I just think they're sweeter. Not real impressed with the tomatoes right now, so these are a great option. Tomatoes, scallions, 4 medium size, so I think I have like 5 small little skinny ones. Scallions are green onions. We have a 1/4 cup of cilantro that's all chopped up. And in case you don't know what cilantro is, it kind of looks like parsley, but it's not parsley. You find it a lot in salsa. It has a really fantastic flavor. The cilantro. And we're going to do 2 tablespoons of lime juice. Tablespoons of lime juice, 2 teaspoons of oil. I'm going to use some olive oil. This is a 5-point Smart Point meal. This salad serves 4, and it's 1 Smart Point per serving. So we got the oil. We are going to use a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. And we're just going to toss this. It's so pretty. So what we're going to do, we're just going to let this sit and let the ingredients kind of marry a little bit with our seasoning. Make sure that's mixed up really well. And that just gets set aside. So done. So at this point, we'll get the potatoes done. And when the potatoes go in the oven, the chicken's gonna go on the grill. They'll both come out together. This is super, super fast, you guys. So on to the potatoes. The reason I picked the Dijon roasted new potatoes, I felt like with the chicken and the flavors going on in the salad that it would be a really nice, I love Dijon mustard and chicken. I'll even spread it on there as a marinade. So we're gonna heat the oven to 425. are going to coat a 9x13 dish with cooking spray. Set that aside. So what we're gonna do, I've already pre-washed, and these potatoes were a little on the bigger side, so I went ahead and quartered them. You can half them, you can quarter them, depends how long you want to keep them in the oven roasting. I go for short, so mine are quartered. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna whisk together. I'm gonna go ahead and use my corn dish. 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. That's a teaspoon, I don't want that. Okay, 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. This would be great, ladies. Pass these recipes on to your husbands. They can make them for you for Mother's Day. It's quick and easy. 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, teaspoon of olive oil, 3/4 of a teaspoon of paprika. You can see where this is going. Lots of paprika. 3/4 of a teaspoon. Half a teaspoon of salt. And if you feel like this is getting too salty, you can always omit. I'm really actually just going to put like 1/4 of a teaspoon in. 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. 1/4 of a teaspoon of thyme. You can use dried thyme, but I prefer fresh, so I went ahead and pre-did my thyme. That's what it looks like. And if you guys don't know how to take it off the stalk, you just pull down on the leaves, and the leaves just slide off, and then just kind of, once you take the knife to it and start chopping it, you can start smelling it. It just kind of wakens it up. So, thyme. I want to get every bit of it out. And 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. Whisk that together. If I can find my whisk. Okay, so now you're going to take your potatoes. And we're going to toss the potatoes with this Dijon mustard. And those of you who are creative cooks can always substitute out ingredients. Kind of use this as a base and do what tastes good to you. And then we're just going to toss this. This is 1.5 pounds of new potatoes. You can use white or red. I I prefer the red. So that's nice and coated. It's gonna go into our baking dish. Kind of spread them out. I like to try and keep it in one layer so the potatoes kind of get a little on the crispy side. And that's it. This is gonna go into a 425 oven for 15 to 20 minutes. And that really depends on how small you cut your potatoes. So that's it. So I'm gonna get my husband to grill the chicken right now. I'm gonna throw these potatoes in the oven. Like I said, my chicken's gonna cook up rather fast because it's not a whole thick chicken breast. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you make it. Let me know. Let me know what you think of the taste. And like always, I'll take a picture of my plated version. I'll post it in the comment section, as well as the links to the recipes. So I hope you enjoy and I hope you find value. Say hi when you get in and watch on the replay. Thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you later. Have a happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. Bye.